Hello, class. Welcome to today's phonics and spelling lesson. Today, we are going to be trying to figure out, should we use a K or a C? Let's take a closer look. If you were to hear the sound K, would you write down a K or a C? Both K and C are symbols for the sound K. K makes the sound K in the word kite, but C would be used for the K sound in the word cat. I know an easy way for you to remember. Let's look at this little poem. K comes before I and E. C before the other three. A, O, U. Did you see that? K comes before the vowels I and E, while C comes before the vowels A, O, U. There's another way we could say this. C comes before A, O, U, and K before the other two. In our poem, we learned that K comes before the letters I and E. So the word kiss would use a K because the K comes before the I in kiss. In the word kid, we would use a K because K comes before an I. What about the word kick? You guessed it. K comes before the I. The same would be true in the word kite. K comes before I. And in the word keep, except this time the K comes before the letter E. The same is true with the word key. K comes before E. Well, what about C? We learned that C comes before A, O, U. Let's look at some words. The word cat starts with a C because it comes before the A. Or in cake, the C comes before the A. The same is true with the word came. C comes before the A. Or cone. And cost, the C comes before the O. In the word cut, C comes before the U. C comes before A, O, U. The same is true in cup. C comes before the U. And in cute, C comes before the U. C comes before the letters A, O, and U. Well, I wonder if you could help me spell this. We have a cone there. Cone. Would that K sound be a C or a K? It comes before an O. Do you remember which one comes before the O? You're right. C comes before A, O, and U. C-O-N-E spells cone. What about the word kite? K-ite. The K sound comes right before the I. What letter comes before an I? You remembered. K comes before I and E. Well done. K-I-T-E spells kite. What about cat? The K sound comes before an A. I knew you knew that one. It's easy. C-A-T spells cat. The C comes before the A. What about kick? K comes before I or E. How about cake? K-ache. Which letter comes before the A? Yes, it is a C. C comes before A, O, or U. Today we learned a little poem to help us remember if we should use a K or a C. And it goes like this. K comes before I and E. C before the other three. Oh, class, I hope that you can remember that K comes before I and E and C before the other three, A, O, or U. When you're reading or spelling, I want you to remember this phonics pattern. K comes before I and E and C before the other three, A, O, and U. And I know that you are going to remember and do a wonderful job. Thanks so much for learning with me. Bye-bye.